Hey guys, welcome to 8.1, Germany, the Spanish Nationalist, and the Vichy French. This turn, I promise, won't be as long as last time, but we got a lot of things that we need to do. So, without further ado, let's get into this bad boy and get this knocked out. So, because it's late at night, I want to go to sleep. So, we've got 4 tech. And we're going to go for Advanced Next, which is at stage 2, Improved Factories, which is at stage 2, Airborne Doctrine, which is at stage 2, and Long Range Aircraft, which is at stage 3. So let's do Advanced Mechanized Infantry. So we got that one. Okay, so that will move to stage 3. Improved Factories, 7 or higher. Oh, didn't get that one. Airborne Doctrine, 7 or higher. Did get that one. And Long Range Aircraft, 8 or higher. Okay, we got that one. Cool. I'll take that. So, Advanced Max, stage 3. And Long Range Aircraft is done. So, very, very good. Okay. Let's go to our purchases. So, $68. That is a lot of money. We're going to buy 2 air transports for 16, 2 Marines for 8, 2 airborne for 6, 5 militia, 1 militia upgrade for 12, 3 mechs for 12, 1 fighter for 10, 1 light armor for 4, and then we get our little free blue division dude. So, all right, let's get into our combat. So this sub here from A46 is going to move down 3. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 here to A53. So 1, 2, 3. This sub here in A48 is going to move 3. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to A54. Try to convoy that. The Vichy French are going to just walk this French Foreign Legion into French Morocco. The fleet here that's in port, southern France, is going to move out 2. It's going to go 1, 2 to A44. And it's going to attack the 2 transports and the torpedo boat destroyers. So I'm going to go 1, 2, come out of port. Move that along with it. And this sub going to go 1, 2. So yeah, we're going to attack these 2 and that torpedo boat destroyer. So yeah, very good. All right. And then the coastal sub here in A27 is just going to move up 1. This sub's going to move up 1, 2, and convoy raid this line. Obviously, the escort duty ship gets a shot back at 4 or less, but that's the risk we take. So we can't get hit by any fighters or tactical bombers or anything like that by doing that. So might as well utilize the convoy raiding while it lasts. So, all right, over here, we're going to declare war on Denmark. So how we're going to do that is we are going to move. We're going to board these 2 infantry on this transport. Simply just going to drop them off in Denmark. That way we can get a bombardment with the battle cruiser and the coastal defense ship. And it's against that 1 militia. Okay. And then we're going to attack this coastal defense ship here. We're going to come in with a sub, 2 subs, and we'll come in with a torpedo boat destroyer. So, yep, that's what we'll come in with. And then for the Netherlands, so we're declaring war on the Netherlands. So these will become, these ships will become British after the turn is, but I'll swap those out after the video. We're going to come in with the 2 infantry from Western Germany, the infantry from Belgium, as well as the artillery. If I can grab it. Okay. We're going to take this air transport and go 1, 2, 3. Pick up the airborne. Do an airborne assault. Go back 1, 2, 3. And this air transport has a couple of movements left since we do have long-range aircraft. So, and then we're also bringing in 2 fighters as well. All right. Down here in Yugoslavia, you guys can see this tactical bomber from Western Germany is going to go 1, 2, 3. It will have a movement of 3 left. The 5 cavalry is going to go 1, 2. We're also going to bring the medium bomber from Eastern Germany. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That will have a movement of 3 left. So we are declaring war on Yugoslavia, so obviously this will become British as well. And then we're going to hit Eastern Yugoslavia with 4 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 motorized, and 1 fighter. So, and this is all in mountain too, so, okay. And I think that's what we'll do. So I think that's pretty much it of all the combats. So, yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything else. So let's go ahead and get into combat here real quick. Let's just stay here with Yugoslavia and just knock this one out. So, well, hopefully we can. But yeah. So let's do Eastern Yugoslavia first. We've got 4 infantry, a cavalry, a motorized, and a fighter. So the motorized and the 4 infantry will attack at 1, so that'd be 5 at 1, 1 at 2, and 1 at 6. So let's do 5 dice at 1. So let's go ahead and do that. 5 dice at 1. And that's no hits. 1 cavalry at 2. Nope. And then 1 fighter at 6. And we got 1 hit. So, all right, his defense. One militia, actually, a cavalry and a militia at 2. And that's a hit, of course. And then 1 infantry at 4. And that's a 10. So, okay. I'll take an infantry off, and I'm assuming the militia will be taken as the casualty for the Yugoslavians. So, all right, next round. So we've got 4 at 1, 1 at 2, and 1 at 6. So the purple dice, I'm going to use those as the infantry and the motorized. This will be used as a cavalry, and then this will be used as a fighter. So, okay. All right, let's go ahead and roll and see if we can get some more hits. So, looks like we didn't hit anything there. So let's go ahead and roll the cavalry at 2. And the infantry at 4. And that's a 5, so that missed. All right, so round 3. Here we go. So we did get 1 hit. Okay, perfect. So that's 1 hit. Mark that as a 1. So we'll do a defense of 2 for the cavalry. That's a 5, and then the infantry at a 4. That's a 12, so okay. So obviously the cavalry will be taken as a casualty for Yugoslavia. And then last round, he's got 1 infantry left. So let's go ahead and roll the same dice. And no hits. I swear, the fighter sucks. Fighter's absolutely trash. Seriously. All right, infantry 4. That's a 10, okay. There we go. There's the hit with the cavalry. All right. All right, watch. The infantry will hit. Here we go. No, okay, cool. So we dodged a bullet there. So cool. All right. So we take Eastern Yugoslavia with 1 casualty. So nice. So we take it with 3 infantry, a cavalry, a motorized, and the fighter. So. And I'll get a D12. I'll get a D12 just to mark that we are going up 1 for the Germans. So, and then let's go ahead and do Western Yugoslavia. That's 2 infantry, cavalry, and a militia. So we've got 5 cavalry, a medium bomber, and a tactical bomber. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to roll the tactical bomber separately because there's target select that's involved. So we're just going to utilize the colored dice here to do that. So, okay. Let's see. Let's do this. There we go. I don't have 5 purple dice, so. All right, so the black is the cavalry, the blue will be the medium bomber, and the green will be the tactical bomber. So, let's see. Okay. Yeah, all right, perfect. So, all right, so cavalry, medium bomber, tactical bomber. Here we go. And everything missed. Of course it did. 2 infantry at 4. Nothing, 12 and a 9. And then cavalry and militia at 2. That's an 8 and 11, so that missed. All right, round 2. Here we go. So it looks like we got 2 hits. That's a 1 and a 7. So that's a total of 2 hits. So let's go ahead and roll the rebuttal. So cavalry and militia at 2. That's a hit. Of course it is. And 2 infantry at 4. And that's a hit. So you got 2 hits. So I'll take 2 cavalry off. And then obviously the cavalry and the militia will go off. So he's got 2 infantry left. All right. All right, here we go. This should, yeah. Next round. So we got 3 at 2, 1 at 7, and 1 at 7. So here we go. So it looks like we did get 2 hits there. That's a 1 and a 6. Okay. So we did get the hits that we needed. Okay. All right, his rebuttal, 2 at 4. And that's another hit. Okay. Yeah, planes are sucking ass today, man. Jeez. Can't do their job, can they? The Luftwaffe is not doing its job, but I guess we got the job done. But nonetheless, okay. So we go up to 3, and then actually I'll just put that in Berlin and just mark it later. Okay, let's do Denmark. So Denmark, we've got 2 infantry. We got 2 bombardments, one from the coastal defense ship and the battle cruiser, and then here in A10? Yeah, A10. We've got 2 subs and a torpedo boat destroyer. So let's go ahead and knock that out. So we need to roll the battle cruiser at a 3 or less for the bombardment. So, okay. We need a 3 or less. Here we go. 3 or less. That's a 4. And then coastal defense ship at 2 or less. That's a 1. Nice. So, you know what? We're going to roll the 2 infantry just in case. So, 2 infantry at 2. And I missed anyway. So, we did get the bombardment hit, which is nice. So, that's always good. So, coastal defense ship for the win. Take it. All right, so we take Denmark fairly easily. So now we go up to 4. All right, battle here. 2 subs at 3 for strike, and the torpedo boat destroyer at 2. So let's go ahead and roll the 2 subs at 3 for strike. Yeah, here we go. Boom, right there. Look at that. 10 and a 2. I'll roll the torpedo boat destroyer just in case. Nice, missed. So, okay, so that takes care of that. So that's done. Okay. Now let's do the Netherlands. So it's got 3 infantry, 1 militia. I've got 3 infantry and airborne and artillery, 2 fighters going in there. So let's go ahead and roll. We got a first strike at 3 with the artillery. So let's go ahead and roll that. We need a 3 or less. That's a 5, that misses. Then we got a infantry at, let's see here. Yeah, we got a infantry at 3 paired up with the artillery. So here we go. That's a miss. I got 2 infantry at 2. Miss, and then the airborne at 2. Missed, and then the 2 fighters at 6. That's 2 hits, so nice. Okay. He's got 3 infantry, which I'm going to use the yellow dice as the infantry and the black dice as the militia. So here we go. And they're all misses. So 8, 8, 11, and an 8. So nice. So very good. Okay. So that will be a militia and 1 of the infantry. Okay. So he just has 2 infantry left. So, okay. All right. Let's just roll the 2 fighters. See if we can get 2 hits. So I need 2 at 6. And of course they miss. That sucks. I got an artillery and an infantry at 3. That's 2 hits, a 2 and a 1. And I got an airborne and 2 infantry at 3 just for safe measures. I'm sorry, at 2. And they all missed anyway, so nice. So we got the 2 hits we needed. So the 2 infantry will fire back at 4 or less. And he got 2 hits. Great. That's wonderful. So we'll just take 2 infantry off. The Dutch are like, you know what? I'm going to go out like a champ, get 2 hits. So that's what happened. So we take it with an infantry, an artillery, and the airborne. So, okay. So we go up another 2 to 6. Yeah, so that's 6. All right. Now we need to do the walk-on over here in Morocco. So basically we just take that for free. The Vichy will go up to 7. Okay. So basically that grows the total to 7 there. And then we're going to do this battle here against the Free French. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me grab my dice tray. So we've got a battleship, 2 destroyers, and a sub. Let's go ahead and roll the sub first at a 3 or less. And basically if I get a hit, then that's basically all she wrote. So, so a sub at 3. So, all right, here we go. And that's a 2. Okay, we got a hit. Okay, so I'll just roll the other. So 2 destroyers at 4. That's another hit. And then the battleship is at an 8. And that's a 2. So that's a total of 3. All right, his torpedo boat destroyer at a 2. That's an 8, so that misses. Okay. So all in all, these go bye-bye. Okay. Okay. I gotta do my convoys. All right, so let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. Okay, so let's do this convoy over here. So we've got a sub and a coastal sub. Okay. All right, so the destroyer does get a shot back, but we're gonna go ahead and roll for the coastal sub first. So we do get a +2 modifier, and I believe he's on escort duty, gets a +1 modifier. So let's go ahead and roll that. So the red is the attacker, black is the defender. So basically that's nothing. So that just basically nulls it out, okay? And then the regular sub, same thing, red is the attacker, black is the defender. So let's go ahead and roll that. Basically that's nothing there. So that pretty much does it. And then he gets a roll at 4 or less. So, and that's a 12. So, whew, he missed. That makes me happier. Now, these two down here don't really, let me bring my dice tray here with me. Yep, these 2 subs down here, I can go ahead and roll. So let's do A53 first. So there's no modifiers for the British, so there's no ships here at all in escort duty. So basically I just get a +2 to mine. So here we go. We can do a total of 3 damage on the line. So that's +2, so that's 1 damage, okay? And then let's roll for the sub here in A54. Perfect, so that we did a total of we did 3 damage, and that's all we needed to do. So, yep, Ozark, it'll be 3 total IPP, so you'll be at what, 26 to 23, so you'll have 23. Okay, I think that's all combat, guys. So let's go ahead and do non-combat. I don't need that anymore. Actually, I do need that. Everything's just staying here as is. The fighters are going to move back to Western Germany. The AA is going to come back to Berlin. The infantry from Berlin is going to come up 1 to Western Germany. All right. The tactical bomber that was in Western Yugoslavia had a movement of 6, so it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back to Western Germany. So come back. Oh, there we go. The air transport also is going to come back to Western Germany. The medium bomber had a movement of 6, since it normally moves 5, so it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back to Western Germany. Okay. The infantry here from Bessarabia is going to move back 1 to central Romania. The fighter here, it went 1 to Eastern Yugoslavia. I have a movement of 5 left, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 back here to Western Germany. So that will come all the way back here. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. Except I have one more thing over here. And that is the Vichy fighter can move 5. Actually 6. So I go I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to Syria. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to Syria. So okay. We're gonna strategic rail a total of 4 units, which we can. The 2 self-propelled and the 2 medium armor are going to be railed to Warsaw. So they're going to just basically rail all the way through here. Just keeping an eye on the Soviets. Try anything funny. So those are just going to move there. And then let me get sculpts for these real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay. So that goes there. That goes there. Okay. So I think that does it. We are going to align Hungary this turn. So this will come up to 9. So we'll go up to 9. So we'll go from 40 to 49. Okay. So basically we get an infantry and a fighter. I'm just going to do this now. It just makes it easier. So, okay. All right. All right, very good. And yeah, I think honestly, guys, that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and place units. So grab our big stack of crap here. That's over here. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah. Okay. So let's put our free blue dude here in Berlin, as well as the light armor in Berlin as well. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna make this easier. I'm just gonna move my my build queue over here, build chat. So hopefully this makes it easier. Okay. The fighter will go here in Western Germany. The 2 Marines will go here in Western Germany. So that goes there. The 2 air transports will go into Western Germany. So we'll just need to get 2 chips. Put them underneath. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's put one of the fighters. Let's put one of the fighters here in Berlin. Let's do that. And let's put the 2 airborne here because we'll reach the capacity of 6. With that, we'll be 7 with the fighter, so we can't do that. It's not legal. So, and then the 3 mechs will come here into Eastern Germany. And then the militia upgrade to an infantry will be in Eastern Germany as well. And the militia will be placed. So we got all these militia here. So one is going to go into Aquitaine. Sorry I don't have any more militia markers. I ran out, so I need to get some more. So we have one in here in Normandy, one here in Picardy, one here in Belgium. And according to the strategic objective, let me get Germany's national reference sheet. In 1 second, let me read it real quick. Yeah, Festung Europa. Okay. At least 1 German land unit is present in all 7 coastal land zones from Denmark to Aquitaine at the end of the German non-combat phase. Okay. Well, we're at the end of the German non-combat phase, or we're basically done with it, so I think we can place the fortification. If not, or the coastal artillery, let me know. But I believe, I got one more militia to place. The other militia will be placed here in Alsace-Lorraine. So that's where that will go. So yeah, I'll get a fortification, but if it's wrong, guys, let me know. But nonetheless, where I'm gonna put it would honestly simply be here in Western Germany if I can place that. So if I'm able to do that. But other than that, I think that is pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of. But yeah, I think the strategic objective is met. But, okay, let's do, let's collect our income. So let me go to the chart here. Just give me 1 second. So we go from 40, and we go up 9 to, you guys can see that, 49. And then Vichy up to 7, so, okay. I'm sorry, that would go, that actually would be 48, because one of those is Vichy, so 48, okay. Okay. So let's collect some income here. Hopefully get a nice stack of income again, that'd be great. And we didn't save anything either, so we didn't save a dime. All right, so we collect 48. So 25, 35, 45, so that's 48. plus 7. Okay. And that's for Vichy. Yep. So that's 55 plus 5 for the Molotov-Ribbentrop pact, which is 60. And then I have Sweden is neutral, and I have Romania, so I get another 6. So that's 66. I don't think there's anything else. I believe that is it. So 66 bucks. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Yeah. So, yeah, 66 bucks is what I have to spend next turn. So, yeah, that's quite a lot, I will say. So, okay, let's do a disposition of forces. So, okay, over here, and for the Vichy, I have an A-44, a battleship, 2 destroyers, 1 sub. Here in French Morocco, I have a French Foreign Legion. Here in Syria, I've got a militia and a fighter. Obviously, I have the coastal sub and the regular sub here in A-19. Here in the Netherlands, I've got an infantry, airborne, and an artillery. Here in France, I've got militia in Alsace, Picardy, Normandy, and Aquitaine. In Paris, I have 5 self-propelled artillery and 3 medium armor. Here in A-10, I've got 2 subs and a torpedo boat destroyer. Here in A-12, I've got a battle cruiser, a coastal defense ship, a light cruiser, destroyer, and a transport. I have this seaplane on map still. Denmark, I've got 2 infantry. Western Germany, I've got 2 airborne infantry, 2 marines. I've got 3 fighters, medium bomber, tactical bomber, 3 air transports. In Berlin, I've got a blue division, a light armor, an AA, and a fighter. Here in Eastern Germany, I've got 3 mechs, 1 infantry. Here in Hungary, I've got 2 infantry and a fighter. Here in Central Romania, I have an infantry. Here in Eastern Yugoslavia, I have 3 infantry, a cavalry, and a motorized. Here in Western Germany, I have 2 cavalry. Here in Warsaw, I have 11 infantry, 2 artillery, 5 cavalry, 1 mountain, 2 medium armor, and 2 self-propelled artillery. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I do have the subs down there by Cape Town. I'll let you guys know what sea zone they're in, just in case. One of my subs dropped on the floor. So I've got a sub in A-53 and 1 in A-54. So let's go ahead and do a recruitment roll for the Spanish Nationalist, which I can never hit, and the Vichy French. So, okay. I need a 1 for Vichy. So let's go ahead and roll. That's a 4. And then I need a 6 or less for Spain. Hey, we finally got it. Okay, cool. So I will put another infantry here in Madrid. Man, it's been a while talking about Spain because I can't hit my recruitment roll except this turn, so that's nice. So update in Madrid here, I've got 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 cavalry, and 2 fighters. So very good. Okay, well, this was a 39-minute turn. Not as long as the last one, but yeah, otherwise, guys, we'll see you next time. So we'll send it over to Flak 88 for the Soviets in CCP 8.2 and 8.3. So thanks, guys.